Yo, welcome back to the Projekt ZRA with Rishiv here. Another physical reaction, not reaction, just a physical video. And in this case, this is marathon, the second marathon, 2x4, a 64th marathon video, and we're going to cover the neon green Bristol boards. Okay. I can tell the contrast goes really dark purple afterwards. Anyways. Oh wow, look at the flash. That's a small in camera. Basically, it just goes ahead and automatically adjusts. By the way, we have 3 pieces of cardboard here. So what we're going to do in this particular video, it's a very active setup. Very active video. We're going to get up, and what we're going to do is we're going to move the camera behind us. And we're going to, not move the camera behind us. We're going to move the camera facing up so we can see the clamps on behind the photo drop right here. So, you see that? And we're going to actively put and clip these on to the photo drop. And I have to be careful here because I noticed that the auto adjust is really strong. But it's not a big deal, honestly. So you can see the clamp now. That is, once again, this was a couple of videos ago. Not a couple, more than a couple. Probably about 10 videos ago, we covered the Iconius gray, black, patterned, textured photo drop, and then we also covered at the very top here the clamps from the Fudesi stand that's holding it upright. So what we're going to do now, and my voice is cracking a little bit, I apologize if that's because I've been talking a lot today. Okay, so what we're going to do is stand up. We're going to move the ring, well, not the ring clamp, sorry. We're going to move the photo stand a little further back so you can see it. It's definitely going to be a behind the scenes video for sure. And let's go. So we're going to try clipping these on top. And then we're going to move it back in set into the right position. And off stream, or maybe on stream, we'll try seeing what happens if we do the Chroma Key filter and apply over a display and see what kind of effect it's going to bring on. Let's go. So I do have to be careful and recognize that I need to increase the gain of the mic. That's something that I didn't do last time. Okay, so that should be better. I can see, in fact, that it's being reflected by the little widget on the side here, right here. So when I speak, I can tell that it's picking up a lot louder. And if I go all the way to the back, it still picks up. I can adjust a little more. It still picks up a bit better. I'm going to switch the setting. Okay, so now it's kind of surround sound. What I do, and by the way, I am wearing a new shirt again, mentioned before. Usually I don't wear this kind of stuff. It's because I actually haven't been taking a shower. I've been doing the laundry because I've been so focused on getting the podcast up and running. Took a lot of work, a lot of hassle. Sounds like a lot of asshole. Okay, so let's put this up here. It is a little bit wrinkled, and that's because it was in the rain. Here. You can see these C-clamps right here. Sorry, not C-clamps. I'm thinking of construction when I was in school. But these are the clamps right here. They're very strong, very rigid. You can't really see it. Okay, so we're just going to put one by the side here. Cover the back. Clip it onto the side. And I'm going to leave a little bit, just like that. Perfect. So we're going to leave a little bit, maybe about 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters of space off the edge of the Iconius photo shoot drop. And the reason for that is we just don't want to cut ourselves when we wake up. The bed's actually right here, so I want to take off this clamp as well. You can barely see it actually. I realize that the lighting is not very good now. But there we go. So you can see it better now. And I'm going to raise the mic a little bit. Okay. So the mic is higher. And here's the clamp. Let's take it off. Sorry guys about the earlier view obstruction. I didn't realize I was blocking the ring clamp. That would make it so hard to see. Okay, there we go. So we have 2 clamps here. And so far it's looking pretty good. I like the color of it. Certainly a great neon green. I'm gonna take off another one here. Let's see if we can't clamp onto the left-hand side. So maybe this way. And I notice some issues already, which is fine because we're just troubleshooting. But yeah. I'm going to slip this underneath actually because I realize it's not quite long enough. Drag it underneath. Okay. It's not great because I can see the crease right here running along the edge. It's a little bit dirty as well, I notice. And then I'll take the third one and place it over here. Actually, I realize how stupid I am. Right now, what I can do is I place it laterally, or horizontally for that matter, to accommodate for the clamps. But I don't need to accommodate for the clamps. I should be accommodating the clamps for the position of the green screen. So you can see the clamp over here. I had too far on this edge. In this case, it's to the right of the video. So I'm going to move it further to the left. If you know what I mean. I'm just going to show you right now. So you see this? I'm just going to drag it over to the left hand side, further to the left. So now I can actually grasp this greener texture in the second panel. Before it did not reach it, but now it can, which is what we're looking for. And I'm noticing there's a little scratch here. If that's an issue, we might end up covering it up. Okay, so we'll just do this. Or this way. That's fine. Almost gave myself a little paper cut there. This could be pretty bad because it's cardboard actually. I'm going to squeeze underneath, go all the way up. And yes, perfect. Okay. That's kind of how it should be. So try to angle it forward so that it actually gets a good firm grip. And now we're going to also clamp on this side. I realize there's a knob right here that's making it look a little bit awkward, kind of bulging out. I may have to reposition the whole thing later off stream because there's a little knob that's sticking out. Okay. And finally, put this one on as well. Immediately I can tell the positioning isn't great.
New savory pastries are available in herb and garlic and jalapeno flavors. Buttery, flaky, and baked fresh throughout the day. Now served warm and ready to go when you're on the go. Try one today at participating Tim's restaurants in Canada.
Should have thought about this sooner, but the Fugazi needs to switch around.
There's no wrong answer with Spotify Premium. Download and take what you love to hear offline to stay true to you. From your couch
to stream.
Dancing in the
Alright, so that's what it looks like now.
Abandon,
And you can see that there's some issues. It seems like the lighting, there's a crease here, so that's not helpful. Same thing over there. But the crease is only visible because I realized the camera is facing this way. So I should have had them fold in from this angle. This should be layered on top of this board, and this board over here should be layered on top of that one. Instead, it's the opposite way around. It's from that one over this one. So we will adjust this later on, and I realized that I turned on the gain of the mic. So we will adjust this later on off stream, but we'll put this as the further one back, this will be layered over top of that one, and we'll take this furthest left-hand panel. It'll be the one layered on top of everything else, so that when the ring light shines, the shadow doesn't show. What we're gonna do now, however, is we're going to see what happens if we pull. I know it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna pull it close. Okay, close, nice and close. I realize the small link now is sort of trying to adjust, which is not good. And so what we'll do now is we'll go to the plugin filters. Okay, and we'll select. Let's go to small link here. You can see it's about 10 minutes in. We have some time. So what we'll do is go to the small link camera, and we'll highlight. I recognize that I'm sitting down now. Turn down the gain a little bit, and also switch back to the usual setting, the cardioid. Okay, let me just make sure that's the right setting. No, it's not. Okay, now it's back to the cardioid. What we'll do now, there's the auto adjust on the small link, so I might have to turn that off. Let's go to small link. And highlight the source. I'm on display now. Let's switch over to this particular screen. And what we're going to do is open the filter for the small link. So the small link camera, webcam, and we're going to open the filter. Okay, and I just realized that I was not setting it properly. So we're going to apply the chroma key. And let's see, and select the color here. Yeah. Apply what happens. Okay. Green. Okay. So let's apply it and see what happens. Alright, for some reason it's not showing anything, but opacity, similarity, green, blue, magenta. That's not. So it doesn't seem to be registering any of the green right now. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's because the ring light is, I don't know. Wondering what's going on here. I also realized that the transform is the other way. Usually I'm used to the camera facing the opposite side. That's magenta. That's blue. If it's blue, it blocks out everything. Magenta a little bit. If it's green, apparently there's no green right now being recognized by the camera. So I have to wonder what this is, and most likely what I'll have to do is we'll have to troubleshoot off the stream. So it seems like panels aren't working at all. I was hoping that they would, but maybe if we lower the light, let's see what happens. Chroma key on and off. Let's try a custom color. Trying the key color spill, smoothness. How about green? Similarity. Not very helpful. Let's try to pull up close. Now it's really green. And play around with the settings. Similarity, once again. It's not helpful at all. So it's quite disappointing. How about we try the brightness, contrast. gamma. Opacity. Color spill correction. Okay, so that's not helpful at all. That's very disappointing. I'm going to restore to default setting, and we'll have to figure out what to do in order to make the chroma key work. Because there is technically a green background behind me. It's really bright neon green, but for some reason it's not working. Most likely because the Smolin camera, I believe, is auto-adjusting too much, that it's no longer looking green in terms of the software processing the color. Anyways, I think that's about it. Turns out this didn't work. A little bit disappointed, but that's probably because we actually have to adjust. I recognize right now it's showing my face is really purple. So we'll just set the defaults back to normal, chroma key away, and go back to display. Okay, so that's it for this setup. Again, we'll have to switch over all the panels to the opposite side, also switch around the knob to make it a little bit more flat. But then even so, before that, the most important thing is to troubleshoot why the color isn't, why the software isn't registering the difference in colors. Okay, and see what we can do to make it actually work. So by the way, I can also shift the camera back down. It's looking a little funky that way. Yeah, so that's it for this particular video. I am going to close for now. Thanks for tuning in to Projekt ZRA, and of course, you know, if you made it this far, I'm very surprised, because typically I don't think people actually, it's not particularly exciting stuff, but if you found it was useful or interesting or whatever, feel free to also check out things that are, you know, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a podcast of this audio recording, so maybe it's better format for you if you're going on commutes. Also, if you're going to be listening to podcasts or vice versa, then you can check out the visuals, and then you actually know what I'm talking about, because you can actually see the green screen and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's everything. So thanks for tuning in. This is a little bit of real life behind the scenes equipment setup, and we'll see what we can do to troubleshoot this. The next video, we're going to be going back to all the tabs. So we're going to be focusing a lot on, I think, some things prior to podcasting, but we'll cover some mostly podcasting stuff within the next couple of live streams. So thanks, and I'm signing out. Peace.